It's your bro Luke Feast, back at you with another video. Today I'm gonna do something a little bit different. Usually in my media tutorials, I go into like making a film, but today I'm gonna do something a little bit different. Today I'm gonna go into channel making advice. I'm gonna go into how you can create a channel that can be successful on the internet. And I just wanna share all my knowledge and what I've learned over the years to you guys. The first thing is make it specific. The problem with my channel, and I know this, is that I'm really into animation. I'm really into making music. I'm really into making live action films. So all those different topics can be hard to niche onto one specific audience. The more specific your target audience is, the better of a chance you have at building an audience around that topic. Maybe you're really into cooking and you want to make a cooking channel. Maybe you want to talk about books you like and you can make a whole channel about books. This was a good book. I don't know where it came from, but I really like this book. You can make one about learning Spanish, a new language. You can like literally do anything, any topic, as long as it's a specific topic that people can relate to. I don't know. Make sure you're passionate about it. I know it sounds like cringy, like make sure you're passionate about it, but like seriously, if you don't care about what you're doing, it's not gonna work out. Like if you're doing it for an assignment or just as an obligation, you're gonna give up when it's hard because it's really hard. You're gonna see, as I get into this video, a lot of challenges that might come up, like low click-through rate that might discourage you, or negative comments. So you have to figure out what will be that fire that keeps you going when those things come up, when it gets hard. Also, make it engaging. I saw this really cool YouTube channel. Tell me what to draw next. He pretty much says, what do you want me to draw to your audience? And they can say, oh, I want you to draw Mike Tyson as a bison or whatever. And he actually goes into drawing it and he has these lessons, and it's like, and I thought it was really a great way to engage with the audience. So finding ways to engage with your audience through your media. Embrace negative feedback. When I made my first YouTube channel, it was before Feast Studios. I made this really meh animation and I got this comment. It was pretty much saying, this isn't good. And I still have that comment. I think I still have it. Those negative comments can actually help you if you let them, or they can tear you down if you let them. You have to find ways to use them to better yourself. So when I saw that comment, I'm like, yeah, the animation didn't have that much passion in it. I kind of rushed it. I wanted to go and learn more about it, so that comment kind of helped me. So yeah, embracing negative feedback, that's importante. Appreciate watch time, that's my next point. Might be discouraging when you like see your video posted and you're like, it's like 10 views. This video might get 10 views. It probably won't do that good because it's not like my other videos. I'm just posting it for an idea. Sometimes you're gonna post a video and it's not gonna do well. So watch time is how long people watch your videos for. On your analytics, if you see that they're not watching as long, or maybe they're only watching for 30 seconds or 50 seconds. So finding things in the middle of the video, like B-roll, adding engaging things in the middle of the video to keep them interested in watching it. That's something I probably could work on myself. Which leads me to my next point, which is learn analytics. When I first was creating Feast Studios, I was really naive to the whole YouTube thing. I just posted this thing called Feast School, and it wasn't really that intelligent, but I never deleted the videos. I always kept them up because it showed how much I progressed in my YouTube journey, and I think it's important to keep your old videos click-through rate. So the big thing about YouTube is click-through rate. Let's say you're scrolling through YouTube, right? And you're like, oh, what video should I watch? When you go onto YouTube and someone clicks on your video, that gives you a % up in a click-through rate. But if they don't click on your video, the click-through rate goes down. Click-through rate is how often people click on your videos. And you're gonna come to realize that a lot of people aren't gonna click on your videos. Thumbnails. What is a thumbnail? When you clicked on this video, you saw a picture of me doing a pose with some image. That's a thumbnail. Thumbnails are the first thing a person's gonna see when they click on your video. The person takes less than a second to decide what they want to click on. So when you're scrolling through your phone and you're like, oh, that's something cool I want to click on, your brain just does it in less than a second. Make engaging thumbnails and titles. The title should be simple too and relating to what the thumbnail says, and they should complement each other. There's also reaching new audiences. If you go to your audiences and you see that more people aren't subscribed and less people are watching that actually are subscribed, that may seem like a bad thing. It's actually a good thing because it means your channel is reaching to new audiences. It's not like the same people are watching over and over again. Your channel is going to new people that are like, oh, this might be interesting. Maybe I like this channel. And that's gonna create more of a community of people actually enjoying what you're watching. And it's weird to know that people actually enjoy what you watch because yeah, it's a good feeling to know. And I appreciate all my fans. Every single person that says, this is really awesome, keep it up, man, or this is a really cool video, or all those comments, that really means a lot to me, and I really appreciate all of it. I really do. Like, I always wanted to create a community that could, not just for myself, but for people can be all like, I can do this too. I want to make a YouTube channel. And it was kind of cool that people can relate to it. So yeah, thank you for all the support. So learning analytics is a huge thing. There's so much that can go into analytics, like click-through rate, watch time, yada yada. So much things you can go into, but that's all I'm gonna talk about for that one. The last point is consistency, and consistency is important because it keeps you relevant. Maybe it's doing not as well. Maybe your video is doing the worst it's done in a while. Yes, I have felt really discouraged when I see a video it doesn't do well. And then maybe I'm like, I don't feel like posting. And then that discouragement gets to you and you don't post. Yes, people aren't clicking on that particular video. You're still making content for your audience and you're still putting your face out there, and that's what's important. If you're not posting at all, you're not staying relevant at all. I just thought of a good analogy. It's better to do the test and get a MAC grade than to not do it at all and get a bad grade. But like, it's the same thing with this. Like, if you post and maybe the video doesn't good, at least you put yourself out there and kept yourself consistent. And that goes with breaks. Maybe you dealt with something in your own life like that really stressed you out and you need to just not post because you need to focus on your priorities. That's okay. You gotta learn to remember to take breaks, which just kind of contradicts the whole point of consistency. But the more you look out for yourself, the better it's easy to create consistent content that can be valuable for your audience. Remember the fan base that cares about you. Sometimes it may feel discouraging when your videos don't do good or whatever. And if you don't have a fan base, if you're just starting out and you have 0 subscribers, that's good too, because that's a fresh start to create something new and create a new audience. And yeah, it can be hard starting out with little traction, but as long as you love your content, as long as you love what you're doing, I can't think of a meaningful quote to end this with. You can get there. That's so cliche. But yeah, that's my video. Thank you for watching that video. We have animation tutorials, media tutorials, tunes, films, and music. So stay tuned and have a great day.